Ascension 7, 15, 1, 2, 19, 7, 25, 6, 13, 6, 7, 15, 14, 0.
Everybody, this is dkdynamite, and rumor has it that a Battle Royale game mode will be included with the launch of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, to be quite honest with you, I'm not too sure how I feel about this. Well, first of all, I don't play PUBG or Fortnite, but second of all, is a Battle Royale mode necessary for a Call of Duty game? I saw some ideas online on Charlie Intel's forum at the bottom with the comment section. I saw some ideas on the subreddit for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and 4 that what they should do with this Battle Royale hype is have Raven or a smaller dev team create something similar to Call of Duty Online, which is exclusive for China, but make this solely for this Activision style Battle Royale where it has Call of Duty mechanics, Call of Duty maps, but don't include this in an actual Call of Duty game that a development team like Treyarch, Activision, Infinity Ward, or Sledgehammer Games end up developing for the current generation of consoles and PC. So with that idea, it sounds interesting, but is Battle Royale worth the hype? That's my question for you guys, because is this essentially going to be a giant free-for-all with mechanics similar to the war mode we have within World War II, where you have little side objectives, things you can build? Is that what they're going for? Because if it is, then will it be a direct copy and paste of how Fortnite plays? I know a little bit about the game. I don't play it. I never really got into that type of gameplay with the cartoony type of atmosphere to it. I just didn't really feel interested, and in my opinion, I could be wrong, but I do feel like it's something that's similar to Overwatch in the sense that people get super hyped about it, everyone jumps on the bandwagon, they start getting involved in competitive online gameplay with that specific title, and then, 9 months down the line, the game ends up dying because something new comes out, or people just lose interest because the developers constantly keep fucking up the in-game mechanics. Now, that's not exactly what's going to happen with Fortnite, because even though it happened with Overwatch, it doesn't necessarily mean it'll happen with Fortnite, but there are possibilities of that, and I just do think that bigger and better games like Red Dead Redemption 2, the new Spider-Man game, so on and so forth, those will come out and probably take away a large portion of the Fortnite community. But let me know what you think of that down below in the comments. Now, on top of that, if this is true, if these rumors saying that we'll get a Battle Royale mode in Black Ops 4 are true, then does that mean that the DLC cycle over the course of Treyarch's next DLC season will be the same as Sledgehammer's DLC season, where you see 3 new multiplayer maps per DLC and 1 new Battle Royale map? Is that how it's going to work out? Because with Sledgehammer, they have the new war mode, which in my opinion is fairly fun, but when we have a multiplayer beta that burns out one of those maps, and you only have 3 maps of war at launch, you're essentially only playing 2 new war experiences, while per DLC you're getting 1 new war map, and that gets burned out at least within a couple of days at most. That's how I felt about the DLC 1 war map we saw for World War II's Resistance map pack, and I'm just hoping that this is not the case, because if Treyarch can find a way to really live up to the hype of this Battle Royale experience, then okay, put something in. We'll see how it goes. But don't limit your multiplayer maps per DLC to develop all these resources in regards to a Battle Royale mode that not a lot of people are asking for. And I just don't understand the hype behind putting this in a Call of Duty game. Is it so that you can bring some people back who might have left Call of Duty for Fortnite? Because if that's the case, then this is how the gaming community works. New games come out, new game modes come out across different titles. People get interested. A lot of portions of specific communities transfer over to these different games and titles, and then they eventually come back or switch over to other titles and IPs altogether. You just don't know what's going to happen. And I do think the way World War II works right now is that the community is very divided upon saying, okay, Sledgehammer did a decent job bringing us back to boots on the ground, while this other portion of the community is either burned out on a lot of this content or just doesn't see the passion behind the project altogether. And that's kind of where I stand. I just don't see how Sledgehammer put so much passion into World War II, as they say, compared to the endless support they had for Advanced Warfare and some of the wonderful DLC multiplayer maps they included. I just don't see the same passion with World War II right now, and I'm honestly burned out from the game. I've been enjoying hopping back onto Black Ops 3, completing my Grand Slam contract, and on top of that, playing with the new XPR Sniper on the new Redwood Snow bonus map, along with the new Infected game mode. So yeah, a game that's almost 3 full years old is giving me a better experience than a game that just came out this past November. But altogether, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Does Black Ops 4 need a Battle Royale mode to take some of the Call of Duty players who might have left the community for Fortnite? What do you guys think about it? Let me know down below. And one last thing I wanted to bring up was how it was rumored that Black Ops 4 campaign was recently scrapped and remade because of Activision halfway through its cycle, along with the zombies experience. With that rumor, which has now been deleted off Twitter, I saw this on someone's DMs, it was said that Treyarch had a different campaign in mind, a completely different story from Black Ops, and halfway through development of that, Activision said, fuck you, you can't do this, you have to make a Black Ops 4, because guess what, Black Ops in general makes us a lot of money. So if that's the case, then it seems like Activision is pretty famous for doing that, because they did that with Sledgehammer Games. They were in pretty hard development for Advanced Warfare 2, and they had to scrap all that work halfway through in order to make World War II, since Activision knew Infinity Ward did a horrible job with Infinite Warfare, so they wanted to return to boots on the ground to hopefully boost some sales, and that's what happened. They had to force them to change their game at the very last minute. But the thing is, Treyarch hasn't failed yet with a Call of Duty game. You can honestly say Treyarch has not had a game where everyone's like, oh fuck, what a flop, or it was alright, or no. They had World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3. They haven't been able to get away from the Black Ops name yet, and I do think, and I have 100% confidence that they have some great ideas in mind for what they could do aside from Black Ops, but Activision is holding them back. So imagine if Treyarch wasn't under Activision's umbrella. They can probably do some pretty phenomenal things, even if it's not Call of Duty related. They could do things with Spider-Man and other titles and so many cool things. And I feel bad for the team over at Treyarch if this is what they are going through, because if the Black Ops 4 campaign sucks, I'm not going to say that it's Activision's fault, it's them. While it could be, I'm pretty sure Treyarch, if they're not passionate about a project, won't put in their 110% like they did with Black Ops 3. But I do also believe that Black Ops would have probably ended after Black Ops 2, and they didn't really have a third game in mind, which is why you see such a distant campaign in Black Ops 3, something completely different that has almost nothing to do with the characters and the story we had in Black Ops 1 and 2. But at the last minute, Treyarch said, oh, well, what you need to do is figure out a way to connect these games, because they were probably too far along development to say let's scrap it and redo something. But they just added in a couple of lines of dialogue connecting Black Ops 3 to Black Ops 2 in the form of Menendez, him being alive, or the nuclear war, and how we have man versus man, man versus machine. Then you have, I believe it was machine versus man. I think that was the theme of Black Ops 3. So other than that, you guys can leave all your feedback down below. I'll probably post some more updates regarding Black Ops 4 in the next couple of days. But this has been dkdynamite, and peace out, YouTube.
Securing Bravo. Bravo secure. The round's nearly over. Securing Charlie. Losing A. All locations secured. Hold your position.